Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Feel like crap. Second day of the season here in Mississippi. Can you hear that? That's rain. It was much lighter just 2 minutes ago. Just a very annoying rain. Now it sounds like it's really coming down. So I'm sitting here waiting for some daylight, having a little coffee. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see me. So the idea was to go ahead and get up, see if I can't hear something gobble from here like I did on Sunday morning, and then go make a play on it even if it's raining. But as much as it's raining right now, I don't know if I'd hear anything. So thank you for keeping me company here while I'm waiting for some daylight. And it's so cloudy, it's so dark. There's supposed to be some kind of light in the sky by now, but I mean, legal is in, like, I don't know, 30 minutes from now. But it is dark right now. Blaze is leaking over here. What is up with that? I might not have the door shut all the way. Or that's where it was when I had the door open for a little while and a little water built up. A little rainy out. Well, it's about gobble time. We're well into legal time right now. But this looks about how it looked, 20 minutes ago on Sunday. Fortunately, the rain has really let up. Just a very little bit of drizzle coming down. Here in a minute or two, we'll hit a crow call, see if anything will holler back. I don't think I'm going to play around too long today. I don't have updated weather. I get no service here. So I don't know if anything's changed from yesterday afternoon. When I got service, what I do is I open the phone and go hour by hour, and then I screenshot for 36 hours or so, whatever I can do it, 24 hours, 36, however far I can go. That way I can refer to my photos for what the weather's supposed to do. Right now it's supposed to be like a 40% chance. Alright, so I've been out trolling and I finally found some birds on private land. They're about 300 yards from the public. And unfortunately the public is only on one side, so I can't even try to go down and around the back. It's the idea of dropping off into a place blind and just walking around calling. Doing a whole lot of physical activity right now is not very appealing. But having an actual target to work with, let's see if I can't roll by real quick and get some footage. The public is off to the right on that side over there. I swear I've heard a gobble way back here twice now. Birds on the private are that way. While I was getting ready at the car, an older guy pulled over dressed in camo. Said that bird's been out there a few days, but he won't leave the field, and when he does, he flies. He said that bird's educated, and he's got hens with him. So I'm gonna move a few hundred yards back here where I think I've heard gobble. I got public all to my right, all to my direct front. Once you go back another quarter mile, then the public goes left and right and straight back. So there's room to work with back here. Late morning gobbler gobbling on his own is what I would sure love to find. I was doubting what I heard, but that dude just kicked off twice.
I'm gonna get set up. If I back up a ways, get him to cross that fence post. Alright, he's on private. He's on private. A couple 100 yards up. Here he goes again. This might be a case where I need to call sparingly and make him want to really come over here. I'm about 40 yards from the property line. Fogging up. Everything's fogging up. Dang it. He sounds further off now. He knows I'm here, but now he's a ways off. At least we got one that's sounding off. He knows we're here. It's just whether he's going to come or not. Actually sounded like he's drifting away. Dang. My calling probably made him stop and stick his head up, and that guy just shot him. Ain't that something? I don't think we're going to hear him gobble anymore. So been on the move, some more trolling. Decided to just kind of jump in a place. Walked back in here and checked this private field. Didn't have anything called to it, nothing. Then walked through all these briars and crap. It was just terrible. And I kept wondering, is it ever going to clear up? Is it going to clear up? Because I'm looking at my map and it shows a different kind of terrain. Finally I get through that crap and it's pretty down in here. So then I'm just going to sit here and be quiet for a few minutes and then do a couple calling sequences. I'm certainly not going back out the way I came in. I already know that way sucks. At least if it sucks going back out, it'll be a different path that sucks. Deadfall's the bane of my existence. If that means making a hell on earth, mission accomplished. This is terrible, absolutely terrible. Probably the worst deadfall, briars, vines I've ever done. I don't know if I can express to you how bad that truly was. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I busted my butt back there about 5 times. One of these days that's gonna hurt. Lost the microphone off my camera. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replace it on the trip. And I jumped in the car and started moving. So now I've got to stop because I don't know where I'm going. Stop to figure out what I'm doing next. Now it's just raining. Yeah. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. Last night I relocated 10 miles to the east. Stopped into a Walmart to see if I could
get a little something for my cold. I ended up getting some of that airborne stuff. And when I pulled in, it was raining buckets. So I just kicked the seat back, had a little nap, and then tried to see if I could roost some birds or something. Got nothing to go on this morning, so I'm just going to go in, get in a little ways. I've got a waypoint marked that I marked e-scouting, and it's a creek bottom. Looks like there's a couple different types of tree types, habitat types, a couple old clear cuts in the vicinity. So we're just gonna go back in there about 400 yards, and currently having a little of that. And this ain't too bad at all. Almost has a sweet taste. Not gonna stay long, so if we don't hear anything pretty early, we're just coming out. I've got somewhere to be. It is supposed to start raining later this morning, so maybe I'll be soaking wet, maybe I won't. We'll see. Well, it appears I was just taking a little morning stroll. I ended up coming back a little further than I thought I was going to, just because the walking was pretty easy. The thicker the pines, the less junk there is on the ground. The sun's actually breaking out right now. Ended up setting up right by this creek, doing a little calling, and there's a little woodpecker right there. Well, that was weird. It didn't want to focus. But it wouldn't. Ooh, the sun really broke out. Wouldn't surprise me if I broke something. The mount that the microphone was on that I lost yesterday was bent as well, so it didn't just like fall off, but probably one of the times I fell. Falling down between logs and junk. So I'm gonna get out of here, get on the road, get to my next stop. Well, Mississippi continues to be a tough nut to crack for a below average turkey hunter. We're picking up right where we left off last year. So round 1, 2021 is in the books. I'll get a hotel room tonight and get a shower, much needed. Hopefully get a good night's sleep, also much needed. And do some laundry, do a load of laundry, also much needed. This humidity down here just makes me nasty. I'm wet, I'm soaking wet, but it did not rain this morning. But just that little bit of stroll in there, just absolutely, I'm just dripping and just running down my back. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit the road, get out of here, get a hotel tonight, do some laundry, make sure my cameras are straight, try to figure out what's going on with my one camera, and then get back after it.